Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader here for Mr. Topstep with your Monday morning pre-market webcast. Really briefly, I had a lot of fun doing the roundtable for Mr. Topstep on Saturday. A lot of great presenters, a lot of great information there. It was recorded. Head over to the Topstep homepage. There should be a link there at some point for you to watch it if you weren't able to come by on Saturday, or if you weren't able to get into the room because we ended up at capacity. So check that out between now and the end of the year. Set aside some time and watch that, because just a lot of really good information about where this market may be headed over the next 12 months or so. Okay, daily chart of the ES. What do we have here? Well, they rejected that 1420 level on Friday. And what you're seeing now is these two moving averages, the 20, the middle Bollinger Band, the 20-day simple, and the 50-day exponential, they're acting as support. And people go, oh, why do you use the exponential moving averages? Why do you do this? Why do you do that? Because of days like this. Because I can go back on the charts and I can point out to areas where they work really well. So why do I use them? Because they work. At this point, we're jumping around a little bit on the Empire Manufacturing. It was -8, and they were looking for +1, and we're not selling off. In fact, it's getting bought. That tells me that there may be a little bit of a bid underneath this market, because a report that bad that ends up with a positive reaction to the market, the reaction is all that ever matters. The number doesn't matter. I mean, it's the reaction to the number. If it's a positive number and it's a positive reaction, that's pretty much expected. If it's a negative number and a positive reaction, that's an indication of some bullishness, and the opposite is true. If it's a really good number and we're selling it, that's an indication that that we may be exhausted. But we've come down a ways. On the continuation chart, we've done 1438 down to 1405. We've done about 33 handles on the continuation chart. Adjusted for December, that is about 27 handles. So it's time for a little bit of a bounce. I'll be interested to see what the bulls are able to do. The bulls are in a position right now to go back up and make new highs. If this current situation holds up, if they get the middle Bollinger Band underneath them and they continue to rally, they are in a position to go up and make new highs. They have got to hold above the 20. They must hold 1408. They cannot give up that ground. And if they do give up that ground like they did on Friday, they need to get it back. So that's a big, big level for me. And the 1408.75, which is the middle band, if you adjust that for December, where does that get you? 1415 on the dot. Okay? So 1415 is still, December 1415 is still absolutely what this market is all about. Okay. On the headline minefield front, because we are in a headline minefield with all this fiscal cliff stuff, so you've got to use stops, you've got to be hedged if you can, and you really just have to take your trades, make your profits, and get going. You're getting some headlines leaked that the Republicans may be leaning a little bit towards giving in on some tax issues, and that may account for a little bit of our gap up and a little bit of our strength today. Just understand that the minute somebody says that that's not true, we're going to go back down. So all of this technical analysis that I'm giving you, all of this is with a great big asterisk on it, because it only takes one fiscal cliff headline to knock us down to new lows. Okay, that's just the reality of the environment that we're trading in, and that's why I really don't like this market right now. And ironically, it's a market that my subscribers and I are doing very well in, but I don't like it because it's got volatility for the wrong reasons. It is not volatility based on market dynamics. It is volatility based upon news cycle. And that is always a very dangerous way to trade. Okay, so with that in mind, everybody have a good one. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader from Mr. Topstep. Trade them well, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.